couple of good friends. What more could you add to make it special? Well, I'll tell you what you can add. You can add shitloads of money, gambling, round robins, teasers. We have it all here on Brunch Betting. That's right. It's XFL Jim, Chase, Lupin Fiasco Sesums, and Eric, Uncle Rico Magoo, giving you the best sports plays you can find. That's right, bitches. It's Brunchtime Betting. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Brunchtime Betting. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
Jesus.
And I'm joined, of course, by the man himself. It is Eric, Uncle Rico Magoo, the man who one time turned a pool into a hot tub. You know how he did it.
Where did the Magoo come?
I don't know. It just kind of works. It kind of works. I feel like it works.
I feel like I shortchanged my music intro. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, I can get you. Okay, let me. The man who once bitch slapped a bookie for shortchanging him. The man who shut down Five Dimes by single-handedly robbing them of all their money. The man who makes children and their parents cry on a weekly basis. It's the bookie baron, the inconceivable, the ultimate Eric Uncle fucking Rico, baby, come on! How you doing? Was that better? Was that better?
Better, dude. That's better,
Okay.
dude. That's better.
Shout out, let's make some money. Shout out, I hate the Lakers. And then shout out, Sports Facts. Nice flipping on the Rockies yesterday. Pissed I didn't bet it.
Dude, fucking America's team, dude. Rockies are fucking America's team, dude.
They're the America's team now?
They are.
You were telling me this last week.
Yeah, Rockies are America's team, dude. Got it done, dude. Plus 200. Plus 2 bills.
Are we going to see perhaps the Rockies on the card today?
No, dude. No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Only one time once they win it back for me for the series, then I'm just gonna marinate to the next series.
So before we even get to like our just regular bullshitting and regular talking and regular, like before we get to the picks and everything, I did pose a question in the title of this episode, Eric. In the description, I should say. What's your take on like a brunch buffet?
I fucking love it, dude.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're positive here. My only criticism is if they don't have an omelet bar. Usually, like the regular like scrambled eggs or eggs that they serve at a brunch buffet, the worst eggs you're ever gonna have.
Awful.
Like the hotel that I go to on a regular basis for work, they do brunch buffet or like a lunch or like a breakfast buffet. It's powdered eggs. It's awful.
Sounds hideous, dude.
It's awful. Now, for brunch time, how much do you do of the brunch versus the breakfast?
Oh, dude, I'm 100%. Like, I'll go to the omelet station. You know, if they have a crepe station, I'll fuck around with that.
Oh, dude, I love the crepe station.
I'll get a pancake, get some bacon, maybe even some sausage, maybe even throw a little biscuit with a little gravy. You know, I go heavy. It's heavy, and then I'll have like a dessert cookie.
Bandmate 3X is 100% right on that, by the way. Only eggs worse than those with the MRE veggie omelets. Ugh. I do 2 plates minimum, obviously.
Oh,
And I do usually 3. And I'll do a breakfast plate, a lunch plate, and then a mix. Sometimes like a little sweet treat plate after. But like the ones I go to, they've got some like weird. They do like some California rolls, like some little sushi. They do smoked salmon. They get some brisket. Brisket with your eggs. It's good.
There used to be a place way back, way. It's not there anymore. Where I grew up, and it was phenomenal. It didn't open up until 10. We would go there like on like Mother's Day, Father's Day. I mean, they had a crepe station, dude. They had like some of the best fucking breakfast potatoes there. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man.
Oh. Dude, the Embassy Suites in Lincoln, Nebraska, their breakfast potatoes, so good.
Little MB Sweets, okay.
The only time I've been there like 3 times, but like it's hard to go during game weekends because it's a minimum of they make you stay 3 nights, or I think it's a 2-night 3 days minimum stay. So you have to stay the Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
For like if it's Husker football or something, and they bump it up to like $700 a night.
Jesus. Jesus, dude.
Hey, those people in downtown Lincoln get their money.
That's I guess so, dude.
Anything happening in the sports world? I really haven't been super plugged in this week.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is if Paul Skeens, the pitcher of the Pirates, is going to get traded or not. Personally, I think they're morons if they do it this year. They have a couple young pitchers coming up. Jones got hurt, who's out for the year, so obviously that kind of disrupted this timeline for this year. So I think you trade Keller, who's had a great season by the metrics, get somebody. You have a couple young guys that are going to give a little juice to the lineup. See what you got next year, and then if you're in that point next year, then you look to trade him. People need to realize that his girlfriend, he has that Instagram model who was like the gymnast at LSU, whose name I'm spacing on. She's going to want to live in a big city. She's going to want to live in the LA. She's going to want to live in New York, maybe here in Chicago. So, Miami, but Miami's cheap. They're not going to pay that to have a high profile guy like him. So people need to remember that she's not going to want to live in Pittsburgh.
She's not a Pittsburgh girl.
Unless Pittsburgh is really bringing it. So on the baseball field. So, and she tried to buy Babe Ruth's old apartment, and they didn't approve her for it in New York. Can you imagine that? Sorry, babe, not approved.
Not approved. Couldn't do it.
Jim, this is really random, dude.
She's not a Pittsburgh girl. What's up?
Can you guess what old TV show I'm streaming?
How
old? I don't even know if I'll tell you. You'll look at me the same way.
How old?
Oh my god, it's old, dude. It is old.
Yeah, but there's old, and then there's old. There's Andy Griffith's show old.
No. Let me see when it came out.
Streaming
like
some Stanford and Sons. How many years?
I'm seeing when it came out. It came out in 2003. Mr. Ed, dude.
Mr. Ed. 2003?
2003, Jim. Were you even alive then?
Drew Carey show. No, that's more 90s.
I don't even know if I can tell you, Jim. I don't even know if you'd look at me the same. You may
lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Fucking One Tree Hill, dude.
I didn't know you were a One Tree Hill guy.
Dude, I'm telling you. Besides killing Keith, I fucking like Dan Scott, dude.
I never watched One Tree Hill, Eric.
Dude, you should watch One Tree Hill, dude. There's like this one part, like Dan is like the dad. His son had a party, goes out to get the paper, just steps over a drunk high school girl sleeping in the yard like it's no big deal. Gets the paper and drinks his coffee. Fucking phenomenal.
I don't think I can view you the same. I think you're right. This is such an early. Was this on the CW?
Yeah.
Yeah. This has all the markings of a CW show.
Jim, all I said, just give it some time, Jim. Just give it some time, dude. Give it some time,
okay,
Jim.
Okay, Eric, I'll give you some time.
No, you watch it, dude.
No. I'm still getting through my. I'm trying to watch the entire Adult Swim library. So I'm 3/4 of the way through Aqua Teen Hunger Force right now. So
I have no idea what the hell that is.
Oh, look it up. Look it up and it'll be explained to you. Sports Fact says this explains a lot, by the way.
Hey, dude, Sophia Bush, dude. Aqua Teen Delta
You
Force.
can't be an actor named that.
If you don't know who Sophia Bush is,
No, I know who it is, but you can't be named that, and then that's the thing everyone thinks about.
dude, she was Brooke Davis on the show.
She got that bush? That's like
Dude, one of the episodes was
she shows
her,
bush?
no, a sex tape of her and her started circulating around the school.
Boom. That's like a school? Like a high school?
Yeah. Jim, dude, Jim, you're just missing. You're missing out
I'm
on
not,
life.
I'm not caught up with the One Tree Hill lore.
And then one more thing, like, are you on TikTok at all?
Yeah, you can say that.
Are you seeing the anti-pasta drama?
Yeah, with the lady who got thrown out of the party.
Yeah,
Did you see
I love that shit, dude.
Did you see the golf course fight?
Yeah, with the hockey guy.
Yeah. That was my favorite thing going on the internet this week.
The golf course fight.
Dude, how much like power do you have just to yell bang every time you punch a guy in the face? It's gotta feel so good.
Or it was just loaded off his ass yelling it.
I just bang, bang, bang.
I think he was loaded off his ass yelling it, dude.
I know, but that's even better.
Bang, bang, bang.
Like, you tell someone you're gonna throw him in the lake, and then you just throw him in the lake, and the fight keeps going. The fight should have ended right there.
Did you see someone put an RIP sign up there where he got thrown into the lake?
That's awesome. I love that. I love the world. I love when we can come together like that. Eric, I'm about to blast people in the face with so many picks.
Blast people in the face with so many picks. Okay.
Most of these are football, by the way.
Fine.
ELF and the IFL did me solid. The IFL is playing like 8 games today.
Jesus.
Well, I think their season's about to wrap up.
You're going to be sitting on that arse watching a little football today.
Dude, we got some indoor football league. We've got some. Well, the issue is European League of Football. You have to get like a pay-per-view package to like do it. And I told myself that I would only pay for one football package, and that was the X League. So I get all the X League games. I'm not going to do any of those. Stream East, I don't know if they have ELF or IFL. There might be something. But they do. I will say this. The ELF does really good highlights on YouTube of the games.
Okay.
So they've got the IFL. Literally, this is the second to last week. If we look in, I think 3 teams are locked in for the playoffs. 3 are eliminated. Shout out to the Bay Area Panthers, San Diego Strike Force, and Quad City Steamwheelers, which sounds like a gross sexual thing. But I have these before me. I'm going to start, of course, with the CFL. I tried to find some lines for the Calgary Saskatchewan game.
Let me look.
No, I mean, none of the books have them right now because it's postponed. It was supposed to be yesterday. It's supposed to be last night.
Why was it postponed?
Air quality at the stadium. So
the fires?
Yes. So they postponed it to today at 3 p.m. Couldn't find lines for it. I think I saw some that was like 3.5 for Saskatchewan.
I'm seeing 6 and 6.5.
5.5. That's for Saskatchewan?
I'm seeing Saskatchewan laying. The smallest number that they're laying is 5.5.
That sounds about right. I would take Saskatchewan at that number. I couldn't bet it, but I would take Saskatchewan at that number. I would also take, what's the total at?
What's the total at?
Yeah.
53.
I'd take that over. I would take that over. I don't care. I would take it. But my real play that I have in the books, Hamilton Tiger Cats versus the Ottawa Red Blacks. Eric, how disappointed are you in the Red Blacks so far? 1-4 start.
Awful. I was
really disappointed. Every year, it has been every year that I have been doing stuff with you. You've been on this team.
It's just one of those things. It's kind of like they have all the pieces. They just constantly get in their own way.
Meanwhile, Hamilton, the team is killing it. The fan base isn't showing up, according to some people online. But the team is killing it. I took a -5.
Okay.
Ticats -5 versus the Ottawa Red Blacks. Boom, first play. In!
My first play, I'm going to the shy. Give me the White Sox here. First 5, money line, +125. Tanner Bigbie is on the mound for the Guardians on the surface. He's got a 4.35 ERA, 1.23 whip. Not awful, but when you dig into the recent form, it's a different story over his last 2 starts. ERA blooms to 9.35 whip, 1.73. And on the road this season, he really struggles. A 5.58 ERA, 1.37 whip, compared to just a 2.57 ERA at home and a 1.05 whip. For the pitch metric standpoint, his run value is in the red. His overall pitch run value is -1, and his fastball, which he throws the most, comes in at -1, ranking in the 38th percentile. Now let's talk about the White Sox. Over the last 7 days, 13th in batting average, 9th in total hits, 13th in runs scored. Sneaky, solid offense entering the games. Also, when we look at the White Sox, have the 3rd best first 5 ROI in MLB baseball this season at 4.2%. And when you look at them at home, it jumps all the way to 18.7%, the best in baseball. Cleveland has been the opposite, -18% ROI on the first 5 this season, 27% overall. I'm going to fade BB on the road splits is recent form. I'm going to take the White Sox trends. I'll take the White Sox here, +125 on the first 5.
I like it. For my next play, Eric, I moved from Canada. I moved from North America entirely. I go over to Europe, where the Frankfurt Galaxy are taking on the Stuttgart Surge. The Surge, one of the top teams in the ELF. Galaxy, they're feisty, though. And you know what? They get it done at home. Frankfurt is at home against the Surge. 15.5 is too many points for this team. 15.5 is too many damn points. I took the Galaxy +15.5, and you know what else I did? Little sprinkle on that money line, +410.
Little sprink, I like
Galaxy.
it.
Little sprink on the Galaxy money line, baby.
Just saw Miller's comment. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm trying over here. Next one for me, I'm going to the D. Give me the Tigers first 5 money line -120. Looking for them to bounce back. They've been elite first 5 this year, 2nd best in the MLB with an 8% ROI. They're hitting at 70% on the first 5 money line after a loss, good for an 18.6% ROI on that spot. Casey Miz is on the mound for the Tigers, finally looking like the top overall pick he was a couple seasons ago, living up to the hype. 2.63 ERA with a 3.13 expected ERA, 243 batting average against, expected batting average 232, 1.27 whip, +6 pitching run value, 73rd percentile, +6 fastball run value, 84th percentile. He's 69.2% first 5 money line this season, cashing at 26% ROI. On the flip side, the Mariners offense has been ice cold versus righties over the last 7 days, 23rd in runs, 13th in hits, 21st in batting average. I like the matchup a lot for Miz, and I like the Tigers to bounce back after a loss. Give me the Tigers -120 first 5.
Okay. I'm seeing a -115.
Oh, -115, dude. Do it.
Take it. I didn't know Uncle Rico to take -120s. Maybe you're
That's
losing.
that's the highest I go, Jimmy. That's the highest I go.
Some people might be asking if you're losing your fastball. That's all I'm saying.
Fastball's still alive, dude.
I'm staying over in Europe. I'm feeling feisty. We're gonna go down. Get a little. It's not tropical. What weather would Spain be?
I have no idea. I've never been to Spain.
Well, neither have I. That's why I asked the question. I'm gonna say Mediterranean. We're gonna go with that. Mediterranean, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Madrid Bravos versus the Fehevar Enthroners. If you don't know anything about the Enthroners, Eric, they're maybe the worst team in the EL. Let me look up these stats real quick. Bandme says Used to love gambling like a degenerate on sportsbook.com. They used to have insane props like soap opera plots in the Oscars. Just geeked out at 3 a.m. putting together NFL. Oh, dude. It's a good feeling. What's the latest, what's the most degenerate you've ever felt, Eric? Putting in a bet.
The most degenerate I've ever felt.
Because I've been up at 3 a.m. and I was it was me and 3 other people, and it was Filipino basketball. And we were watching the score ticker for our bets.
I mean, the randomest thing I've ever bet on, or
we could go with that, or afterwards it felt gross when we were done with the bet. I felt disgusted with myself to an extent, but in a proud way.
I've bet pro wrestling before.
Oh, I know plenty of people do. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, Jim, I don't get crazy with it.
Uncle Rico's it's like if a stockbroker decided to get into sports betting. He's an analytical guy. He puts on his trousers. He puts on his suspenders. He sits in his cubicle. He sits in his cubicle, gets his calculator out, and makes his picks. I respect it. It's winning. He's a winning guy. The Fairvar and Throners, by the way, 0-7. Points for 86. They've scored 86 points in 7 games.
Okay.
Points against 319.
Wow.
They have a point differential of minus 233.
That is not good, my friend.
No, it's really, really not. I think the next closest is the Helvetic Mercenaries, who are another 0-6 team. Oh, sorry, Cologne. Cologne has the worst one. I'm sorry. Cologne Centurions are the worst team in the ELF. Point differential of negative 398. But what you do when you're betting ELF, you take these certain teams, like the Centurions, like the Mercenaries, like the Enthroners. You can't be afraid to take big spreads against them. So I took the Madrid Bravos minus 36.5 versus the Enthroners.
Okay.
You see these ELF scores, it's every week there's at least several games that are early September college football.
Okay.
So once again, Madrid Bravos minus 36.5 versus the Enthroners.
Okay. All right. My last MLB bet, if I can get to my notes. Tyler Swordstrom over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This week on fire against right-handed pitching, 3rd in hits, 4th in runs, 4th in RBIs. He's facing Gostrom, who throws a 4-seam fastball 54% of this time. Swordstrom crushes this pitch, 357 average, 629 slug percentage, 64% hard hit rate. He's gone over this number 4 of his last 5, 2 of his last 3. Until the market adjusts, I'm just going to keep playing this one anytime it faces a right-handed pitcher.
I respect that. I'm going to move now indoors. It's hot out, Eric. We gotta stay in where there's AC. We're going to move inside to the Indoor Football League. AF1 season is done. IFL still has a few weeks left to go. 2 weeks until the playoffs, in fact. I'm just going to... Do you want me to go through these one at a time, or do you want me to blast through these?
Whatever you want to do, Jim.
I will blast through these. So I'll give you reasons for each one, but I'm going to blast through these here for you people who are in states. If you're going to bet legal, you're going to use a... I'm trying to find an insulting word for legal sports books. The square books?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, dude. Just fucking... Dude, go offshore. Go offshore.
Go offshore.
I got a nice link from my bookie, anyone that wants it.
For those of you who need... there's certain states that allow it for onshore, but otherwise, boom. Jacksonville Sharks versus the San Antonio Gunslingers. Give me the Sharks minus 13.5, baby. Fisher's Freight versus the Iowa Barnstormers. The Iowa Barnstormers are awful this year. Absolutely despicable. I'm taking the Freight minus 4.5. Green Bay Blizzard versus Quad City. My take this week is there's teams that have the playoffs locked in right now. Quad City is one of those teams. Green Bay at home, playing for something. I'm going to take the Blizzard on the money line, plus 120. Arizona Rattlers versus the San Diego Strike Force. What do we do in the IFL? We take Arizona teams here. I'm taking the Rattlers minus 5.5 versus the Strike Force. And then we have a conundrum of a game. A conundrum of a game because we have the Tucson Sugar Skulls versus the Northern Arizona Wranglers. Remember, there are 3 Arizona teams in this league for some reason. I took the Sugar Skulls minus 7.5 versus the Wranglers.
Okay.
That's what I did. So once again, to breeze through these, we're going with the Jacksonville Sharks minus 13.5, Fisher's Freight minus 4.5, Green Bay Blizzard on the money line, Arizona Rattlers minus 5.5, and the Tucson Sugar Skulls minus 7.5. That is your Indoor Football League bets.
Okay. All right. You want to throw out some UFC out here real quick?
Get them out, Eric.
I took Walter Walker, heavyweight fight. The opponent he's going against has some bad takedown defense. I think Walker's going to be able to get this to the ground. If you really want to be spicy, he's plus 650 for a sub. He's won his last 2 with submission wins. If he can get this to the ground, he is going to be able to pull this off, which is a big if. That's why he's at this price. If it stays standing, I don't like his chances, but I'm a bank he's going to be able to get this to the ground. I took a big shot here, Jim. I took Austin Lane here at plus 500. Big guy. I think he's going to be able to get in the pocket. And again, he has the capability of getting Victor to the ground and just kind of laying on him. That's the strength this guy has. And if he's able to do that, I'm all about that. Nate Lawnweir plus 225. You have a guy, this fight cards in Nashville. You have a local Nashvillian. Is that how you say it? Nashvillian? Again.
Yeah, I would say that. Nashvilleite, Nashvillian.
Against a Frenchman. I'm going to take the hometown guy here. He's got the skill set, especially on the feet, to knock this out. And old man Derek Lewis. This is probably his last main event. Actually looked in shape at the weigh-ins. Like he actually was on the treadmill over this past couple of weeks, which is huge. He is undefeated against fighters that are over 6'7". With how to share up fights, if Lewis can get into the pocket, I think he can pull this off. I got him at plus 240. So I just took all big dogs prices here.
So what were your picks one more time, Eric?
Picks. Walker, Lane, Landwehr, and Lewis.
I like it. I like where your head's at. I've got a couple more to clear up before we get to our round robins, people. Let me go to my baseball plays, of which I have 3. Because when I bet baseball, it's all numbers. The numbers, they just get into my head. They make me do things like take the Guardians White Sox under 8.5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Yeah. Nationals Brewers under 8.5 as well. And the Blue Jays A's over 10.5. And finally, Marlins Orioles under 9.5.
Okay.
The numbers just spoke to me, Eric. And you know what they did? They kept speaking to me, but in a different language. That language being the hardwood, a.k.a. the WNBA.
The dub?
The dub. There's 2 games of the dub today. Chicago Sky versus the Lynx and Golden State Valkyries versus the Las Vegas Aces. And you know what I did? I'm taking both dogs. Chicago Sky plus 12.5 versus the Lynx. The Lynx are such a good team. They're so good. And then I'm taking the Valkyries of Golden State on the damn money line versus the Las Vegas Aces. That's right.
I think the most degenerate thing I've ever bet, thinking about it, was probably a WNBA first half under.
Oh, I love that. I love that so hard, Eric.
What's your thoughts on Sophia Cunningham?
The guard for Indiana. Yes. 2 thumbs up. She's acting like an enforcer. It's great.
Yeah. She has like a black belt or some shit.
She at least has, I know she did like karate and judo and shit. She's awesome.
Round robins. I just round robin my 4 UFC bets. That was my big round robin.
You want give it to the people. Well, what's the odds on that one?
The odds on that one. Hold on, I gotta pull up the old book.
The odds for it was Derek Lewis, Austin Lane,
All right, so
Oh, ban me. I don't know what that is. You watch Karate Combat, their betting system of karate. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I do watch sumo. That's about the only like actual combat sport I watch on a regular basis is sumo.
so Walker plus 165, Lane plus 500, Laneware plus 225, Lewis plus 260. That comes out to a little over plus 18,000 on the parlay.
Damn, Eric. Damn, Eric.
Shoot or shoot, Jimmy. Shoot or shoot, Jimmy.
Shooters fucking
Jimmy.
shoot, brother.
Shooters fucking shoot.
Fucking shoot, dude.
Shoot or shoot, dude.
I like it. I like it. I've got two.
All right, lay it on me, big dog.
One is just my baseball ones. Giants, Padres, Diamondbacks, all on the money line. That's plus 1085.
Okay.
Then I took those three and added two football teams. The Galaxy, the Frankfurt Galaxy and the ELF, and the Green Bay Blizzard for a plus 6242. 60 to 1.
I respect it.
I respect it. Sports facts coming in. 04 going into the UFC, baby. Hey, is it more impressive? It's just as impressive to go 0-4 as it is 4-0.
But see, dude, like, so this is my thing. Like, so you have these people. Hold on, let me pull up my sheet real quick. People get caught up in like winning and losing. They need to look at the ROI point at the end of the year. So, like, I'm looking at my UFC. Okay. So UFC for the year, Jim. All right. Would you be happy being up 10 units on UFC this year?
Yes, I would.
My record for UFC betting is 35-60.
See, when I see that though, it upsets me because it's sports betting,
Mm-hmm.
and sports makes me feel like the higher number that there's winners and losers, and that you're losing because you don't have as many wins.
But I'm winning though because
Yes, I understand that the betting aspect you were winning, but the
Yeah.
sports part of it, it feels like you're losing.
But I'm not winning because I'm playing numbers.
Wait, you are winning.
I am winning.
See, now I tripped you up. See how it's confusing to people? Do you understand? No, it's all a numbers game. Eric you're a pro.
Borderline.
No, you just point to your wins, and you point to your ROI, and just that again. You get in your suit, you get your calculator out, you show people the receipt.
Get my calculator out. Have my little coffee mug.
Yep. You slurp your coffee too while you explain it to them.
And I got my coffee mug right here, Jimmy.
What do you put in your coffee?
Straight black.
That's despicable.
What do you put in your coffee? Let me guess. Cream, sugar.
A little bit of Irish cream. Just a little bit of Irish cream.
Sometimes I'll put some Baileys in mine.
For like a whole half a year when I was working at the bowling alley, I didn't realize Bailey's had alcohol in it. I was just bringing a bottle of Bailey's to work with me.
God, shut the fuck up. No way.
Yeah, I was just bringing a bottle of Bailey's to work with me, and I would like pour it into my coffee at work.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah. And then I had someone point it out to me. It's like, dude, are you an alcoholic? And I was like, no.
You an alcoholic because you keep on bringing in a bottle of fucking Baileys every fucking day.
I thought it was just Irish cream, or like it was just good.
Jesus, John.
I mean, I paid my rent for a year betting on Fedor to win the Pride FC back in 2005. I love that.
That's peak. That's peak, dude.
You're gonna make Uncle Rico nostalgic.
That is peak, dude. Jeez, 2005.
Any other takes or thoughts you want to get off your chest before we get out of here?
Interesting long shot in baseball. Very interesting. They're starting to get healthy. They've had great bats this year. The Miami Marlins.
Oh, the Marlins.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, just to make the playoffs, like, they're starting to get healthy. Their bats have been shockingly decent this year. They're one of the better teams scoring with 2 outs this year. I'm looking at the standings right now. They are I mean, they're 11 and a half behind the Phillies, so that's obviously not going to happen. Oh, they're 9 back, dude. That's a lot of games. That is a lot of games. My bad. My bad, Jim. Scratch that. I thought the Marlins were closer to the wild card. I didn't know they're 9 back. Jeez. Jeez.
Tough look for them. Shout out Band Me. Shout out Sports Facts. Shout out Rose Miller. Shout out Let's Make Some Money. Shout out I Hate the Lakers. Shout out everyone who watches. We love you guys. And we'll see you next time for some more Brunchtime Betting. Bye-bye, everybody. Kisses.